Morning, y'all. Out here doing my thing in the morning. Spending a little time with the Lord in a place of gratitude, man, and rerunning the conversation through my head, man, that I had with Angie last night. And I mean this in the best way, by the way, Angie. Brain is on meltdown, man. And I knew that was the case. I knew you had a lot of experience and information, man, but as I talk to you, I find myself trying to just take all these notes, man, and try to remember everything, and oh my goodness. I can't imagine the file cabinet you got in the back of your head, man. So, one way or another, man, Javi heard the question I proposed the other day about do they need a place, and he found it funny, and honestly, I'm not surprised. He's like, man, this is our place. And I so get that. Obviously, y'all got it figured out. But I think my real train of thought there was, in an effort to change the way things currently are, man, my train of thought was, what if we've got a spot where we both know we're going to spend some time together and it's going to be okay, right? Where I'm not going to scare you, man, and you're not going to rip me in half. I kind of feel like that'd be a great thing, and I understand that these Sabe don't need shit from us, right? That's the problem too, man. We're in a spot, we don't have any leverage, man. There ain't a whole lot we can do for these guys, man. And I understand that. But we need a place where we can come together to try to change the narrative, right? Otherwise, this is just going to keep going. She's let me know, man, that her and her family was probably not going to end up spending any time with me anytime soon, man. I had a feeling. And I'm going to have to try to hook up with some of them up here, and she let me know there's plenty of them, because, I didn't already know that. I think she said it was a hub. I found that kind of funny. Yeah, man, I'm just thinking somehow, some way, we've got to be able to spend some time together differently than we have, right? Us running into you guys or surprising you, man, out here, and you wanting to keep your family safe, and you screaming at us, and us shitting our pants, man, and taking off and leaving all of our sporting supplies out there and never going back, man, and end up just being broken, and you can't get around what you just saw out there. And I know y'all are out there, man. I know you guys are out there. It's all right. It's all right to share, at least here, man. I know this is a legitimate topic. Matter of fact, man, if you guys look around, I can't find it again. I've been looking for it. There was a fellow that showed up here for a second. Pretty obvious to me, First Nations, man. And he's like, I've been trying to explain this for so long, man. And nobody believes me. And I let him know, man, not only do I believe you, but I know you're right. And I also know, man, that you and your people, man, your family, your people in general, have a wealth of knowledge and information, man. And to be perfectly honest, man, I hope I start hearing from some of you, because I know what you all have as far as experience, man, in this realm. And to be perfectly honest with you, it's a damn shame the way the First Nations folks have been treated, man. And, they have all the knowledge on this, and we all just swept it under the rug turned it into a damn joke, man. And I can't imagine that the First Nations folks have much love for us, and man, I understand that. But regardless of how I look, man, I really want to make this situation better for both sides. There's got to be a way to get there, man. And for a second there, I'm like, well, I guess that was a dumb question, you know, because JB thinks that's funny. But honestly, from his perspective, I get it. Yeah, this is your spot. You got it figured out. And I know you don't need our help, but I'm going to need some help from some of y'all, man, to try to change the current way things are. I feel like it can be done, but we've got to do it different, right? And honestly, however, at the time, the question might seem silly, man, if you think about it. You miss every shot you don't take. And for me, man, at the risk of sounding stupid, man, I'm still going to ask, because I don't know. And you can't get answers, man, if you're not asking questions. So you'll have to forgive me, man, if I ask dumb questions. I'm looking for answers, man, and I'm going to keep asking until I get them. And that's just how I feel. By the way, y'all, our buddy C got back with us and followed through again, man. He sent us another email, and I'll be reading that later on, man. It's another good one. By the way, they are very well written. Nice job, C. Thanks for getting it to us, man. Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. Well, I'm going to keep grinding my gears, man, trying to think about how we can do this different and how we can actually make it work. And I'm going to try to reach out around here, man, and make some friends. I feel like it's imperative, man. I need at least one of them to trust me, man. And man, if they end up doing it, they won't regret it, man. I'm very loyal. I'm very, very loyal, man. Yeah. Well, I'm going to continue on with my little ride with the Lord this morning and think about some more of this stuff, you guys. I hope this finds you warm and loved, man. Michigan Cryptid.